The complete guide to eating well in real life. Start small while trying to eat healthy. Try to avoid processed foods and include nutrient-dense foods in each meal and snack. What constitutes healthy eating varies depending on who you ask. Everyone appears to have an opinion on the healthiest diet, including medical professionals, wellness influencers, coworkers, and family members. However, online nutrition articles can be extremely perplexing due to their inconsistent and frequently erroneous advice and guidelines. If all you want to do is eat in a way that is good for you, this makes it difficult. The truth is that eating a balanced diet doesn't have to be difficult. It is totally possible to eat the foods you love and still nurture your body. Food should not be feared, tallied, weighed, or tracked. Rather, it should be enjoyed. To explain what healthy eating entails and how to make it work for you, this essay cuts through the clutter. Why is healthy eating important? It's vital to first discuss why healthy eating matters before delving further into what it entails. First and foremost, food provides you with the energy and nutrition your body needs to function. Your health may suffer if your diet is low in calories or one or more nutrients. Similar to this, consuming too many calories might result in weight gain. Obese individuals are much more likely to develop conditions including type 2 diabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, and heart, liver, and kidney problems. Your diet's quality also has an impact on your risk of contracting diseases, longevity, and mental wellness. Diets consisting mostly of whole, nutrient-dense foods are connected to enhanced lifespan and disease prevention, while diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to increased mortality and a higher risk of illnesses including cancer and heart disease. High-processed food diets may also raise the likelihood of depressive symptoms, especially in those who exercise less. Also, if you consume a lot of ultra-processed foods and drinks like fast food, soda, and sugary cereals but little in the way of complete foods like veggies, nuts, and fish, you're probably not getting enough of these nutrients, which could have a detrimental impact on your general health. Summary: eating well is vital for a variety of reasons, including sustaining your body, obtaining essential nutrients, reducing your risk of disease, extending your life expectancy, and fostering your best mental and physical health. Does eating healthfully require adhering to a specific diet? Without a doubt. Most people don't need to adhere to any particular diet in order to feel their best, even if some people need to avoid certain foods or adopt diets for health reasons. It is not to argue that you cannot benefit from some eating habits. For instance, some people find that a low-carb diet makes them feel the healthiest, whereas high-carb diets suit other people better. Yet, generally speaking, eating healthily has little to do with following a diet or specific dietary guidelines. Simply said, healthy eating refers to putting your health first by nourishing your body with wholesome foods. Depending on each person's location, financial status, culture, society, and taste preferences, the specifics may vary. Summary: there is no specific diet for healthy eating. Instead, it entails giving your health top priority by nourishing your body with nutrient-dense foods. The fundamentals of a healthy diet. Now that you are aware of the benefits of eating well, let's discuss some fundamentals of nutrition. Nutrient content. Your initial idea when thinking about healthy food may be related to calories. Although calories are significant, nutrition should be your top priority. That's because your body needs nutrients, such as protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals, to function properly. The term nutrient density describes the ratio of a food's number of nutrients to its caloric content. While calories are present in all foods, not all foods are nutrient-dense. For instance, while a candy bar or a box of mac and cheese may have a lot of calories, they don't contain any vitamins, minerals, protein, or fiber. Likewise, items labeled diet-friendly or low-calorie may have extremely few calories but be deficient in nutrients. For instance, compared to entire eggs, egg whites have significantly fewer calories and fat. However, A whole egg contains 5 to 21% of the daily value, DV, for the nutrients iron, phosphorus, zinc, choline, and vitamins A and B12, whereas an egg white only offers 1% or less of the DV. It is as a result of the egg's healthy, high-fat yolk. Also, while many foods that are high in nutrients, such as a variety of fruits and vegetables, are low in calories, others, such as nuts, full-fat dairy products, egg yolks, avocados, and fatty fish, are often high in calories. That's just okay. Not all foods that are high in calories are unhealthy for you. Likewise, food doesn't automatically qualify as a healthy option just because it has few calories. You're losing the point of healthy eating if all of your meal decisions are made purely on the basis of calories. Try to eat a majority of foods that are high in vitamins, minerals, fiber, healthy fats, and nutrients like protein. Vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, beans, fatty fish, and eggs are some of these foods. Dietary variety. Dietary diversity, or consuming a range of foods, is another aspect of good eating. A diet full of a variety of foods maintains your gut flora, encourages a healthy body weight, and guards against chronic disease. Yet, if you're a picky eater, it could be challenging to eat a range of meals. Try introducing new foods one at a time if that's the case. If you don't consume many veggies, start with including a favorite vegetable in 1 or 2 meals each day, and then increase your intake from there. Despite the fact that you might not love tasting new foods, research demonstrates that the more exposure you have to a food, the higher the likelihood that you will become accustomed to it. Ratios of macronutrients. Carbs, fat, and protein are macronutrients, or the primary nutrients you obtain from the diet. Fiber is viewed as a kind of carb. Generally speaking, you should balance the three during your meals and snacks. In particular, making meals more full and pleasant by incorporating protein and fat with fiber-rich food sources. When you snack on fruit, for instance, combining it with a spoonful of nut butter or a small amount of cheese helps you feel filled longer than if you were to consume the fruit alone. Yet, it's okay if your diet isn't consistently balanced. Most people don't need to count macros or adhere to a rigid macronutrient plan, with the exception of athletes, those trying to achieve a specific body composition, and those who must increase their muscle mass or body fat for medical reasons. Moreover, obsessing over a given macro range and monitoring macros can result in disordered eating behaviors or harmful fixations on food and calories. It's crucial to keep in mind that some people may do well on diets that are heavy in fat and protein, low in carbs, or low in fat and high in carbs. Yet, it's not usually required to count macronutrients on these diets either. For instance, eating low-carb items like non-starchy vegetables, proteins, and fats more frequently than high-carb foods will typically be sufficient if you feel your best on a low-carb diet. High levels of processing. Reducing your intake of highly processed foods is one of the best strategies to enhance your diet. You are not required to fully shun processed meals. In actuality, a lot of wholesome foods have undergone some form of processing, including shelled almonds, canned beans, and frozen fruits and vegetables. Contrarily, heavily processed foods like soda, commercially baked items, candies, sugary cereals, and even boxed snacks contain little to no whole food ingredients. These products frequently contain additives including hydrogenated oils, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial sweeteners. According to research, eating a lot of ultra-processed food raises your risk of developing depression, heart disease, obesity, and a host of other problems. However, diets high in full, nutrient-dense foods and low in these foods have the opposite impact, extending lifespan, preventing disease, and enhancing general physical and mental well-being. Hence, it is advisable to focus on nutrient-dense diets, especially fruits and vegetables. Summary: limit highly processed foods and include a range of nutrient-dense, whole foods in your diet. Should you limit certain foods and drinks for the best health? It's best to limit some items in a balanced diet. Ultra-processed foods are associated with poor health consequences, such as increased illness risk and early death, according to decades of scientific studies. Reducing your use of highly processed packaged snacks, soda, processed meats, candy, ice cream, fried meals, and fast food is a wise move that will enhance your health and lessen your chance of developing certain diseases. You don't have to always fully avoid these meals, though. Save highly processed foods and beverages for special occasions and strive to prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, and fish. Ice cream and candy can be included in a balanced, nutritious diet, but they shouldn't make up a large portion of your daily caloric consumption. Summary: you should restrict the amount of ultra-processed foods and beverages you consume, such as candy, soda, and sugary cereals, but you don't have to completely cut them out of your diet. How to adapt a healthy diet to your lifestyle. One of the many parts that make up your daily existence is food. Food may be the least of your daily worries after commuting, working, having family or social obligations, doing errands, and many other things. Making food a priority is the first step to maintaining a better diet. This doesn't imply that you have to spend hours making complicated meals or meal preparation, but it does mean that you need to put some thought and work into it, especially if you lead a very hectic lifestyle. For instance, making sure you shop for groceries once or twice a week will help you make sure your fridge and pantry are stocked with nutritious options. Thus, having a fully equipped kitchen makes it much simpler to select nutritious meals and snacks. While purchasing food, load up on produce, both fresh and frozen. Sources of bulk carbohydrates such canned beans and whole grains, and sources of protein like chicken, eggs, salmon, and tofu. White potatoes, sweet potatoes, and butternut squash are examples of starchy vegetables. Avocados, olive oil, and full-fat yogurt are examples of sources of fat. Ingredients for a healthy, straightforward snack include nuts, seeds, nut butter, hummus, olives, and dried fruit. When you're at the table and feeling stuck, keep it straightforward and think in threes. Eggs, poultry, fish, or tofu are all good sources of protein. Fat: avocado, cheese, almonds, seeds, nut butter, olive oil, and full-fat yogurt. Starchy alternatives including sweet potatoes, oats, certain fruits, and beans, as well as low-carb sources of fiber like asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, and berries, are examples of fiber-rich carbohydrates. For instance, a lunchtime sweet potato loaded with vegetables, beans, and shredded chicken, and a dinnertime salmon fillet or baked tofu with sautéed broccoli and brown rice would be options for morning. Concentrate on one meal if you're not used to cooking or grocery shopping. Purchase the ingredients for a few breakfast or dinner dishes for the upcoming week at the grocery store. After it is ingrained in your routine, add other meals until you are cooking most of them yourself. It could take some time to establish a positive relationship with eating. You're not alone if you don't have a positive relationship with eating. Eating disorders or tendencies toward disordered eating are common. It's crucial to receive the appropriate care if you have concerns that you may have one of these disorders. You need the proper equipment if you want to establish a positive relationship with food. The best way to begin repairing your connection with food is to work with a healthcare team, such as a registered dietitian and psychologist who specializes in eating disorders. Dietary restrictions, fad diets, and self-diagnosed ideas like getting back on track won't help and might even be detrimental. It could take some time, but improving your relationship with food is essential for both your physical and mental health. Advice about eating well in the real world. Here are some practical suggestions to help you start eating healthily. Give plant-based foods a priority. Your diet should be primarily composed of plant foods including fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. Consider including these foods, particularly the fruits and vegetables, at each meal and snack. Prepare meals at home. Having a varied diet is made easier by cooking at home. If you're used to eating out or ordering takeout, start with cooking only 1 or 2 meals per week. Regular grocery shopping. You're more likely to prepare healthy meals and snacks if your kitchen is stocked with nutritious ingredients. Do 1 or 2 weekly grocery runs to ensure you have a supply of wholesome foods. Recognize that your diet won't be flawless. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Wherever you are, accept yourself. Cooking one handmade, nutrient-dense meal per week if you now eat out every night is a major improvement. Cheat days are not permitted. Having cheat days, or cheat meals, on a regular basis indicates that your diet is out of balance. There is no need to cheat once you realize that all foods may be a part of a balanced diet. Avoid beverages with added sugar. As much as you can, avoid drinking sugary beverages like soda, energy drinks, and sweetened coffee. Drinking sugary beverages frequently could be bad for your health. Choose filling dishes. When you're hungry, you should aim to eat satisfying, healthy foods rather than trying to consume as few calories as possible. Choose meals and snacks that are high in protein and fiber to keep you full. Consume natural foods. Whole foods including vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and protein sources like eggs and fish should make up the majority of a balanced diet. Drink water carefully. Healthy nutrition includes staying hydrated, and the easiest way to do so is with water. Get a reusable water bottle and flavor it with fruit slices or a touch of lemon if you're not used to drinking water. Respect your distastes. Don't eat something if you've tried it multiple times and don't like it. There are lots of nutritious foods available as alternatives. Just because something is seen as healthy doesn't mean you have to consume it. You may progress toward a better diet by using these suggestions. If you're unsure of where to begin when it comes to altering your diet, you can also consult a trained dietitian. A nutritionist can assist you in creating an attainable, wholesome eating strategy that suits your needs and schedule. Summary: you can establish and maintain a healthy eating pattern by following advice like cooking at home, grocery shopping, consuming a lot of plant-based foods, selecting satisfying meals and snacks, and respecting your preferences. The conclusion: just a few minor adjustments can help you start eating healthier if you're interested. Balanced diets are often high in nutrient-dense foods, low in highly processed foods, and made up of full meals and snacks. However, healthy eating may look a little different for everyone. This manual could be useful for people just beginning their quest for a healthy diet, as well as a refresher for those who are already familiar with the fundamentals of nutrition but wish to learn more. See a qualified dietitian if you want specific, tailored nutritional guidance. Hey there! If you enjoyed our video, show some love. Hit the like button if you found it entertaining, informative, or inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join our community. Stay updated on all our future videos. We value your feedback. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, suggestions, or just to say hello. We love hearing from you. Your support keeps us going. Thank you for being a part of our journey. See you in the next video.